Hey guys, it's Ray Alvarez from Shoot with Ray. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how I created this set of images, the brainstorming behind it, along with behind the scenes. So before we did the photo shoot, I know I wanted to implement kitchen items into this set. I thought of forks, spoons, pots, pans, and everything else you can imagine. As you can see here, we ended up going with aluminum foil for the backdrop. I did it in different strips because I wanted to crinkle it up so you can see that effect in the photos. I also didn't want the light to reflect directly off of the backdrop, so the idea of crinkling the foil helped with that idea as well. In the background, you'll see I used two C-stands and set the extension arms horizontally so it can hold up the foil. I simply wrap the foil around the extension arms so it stays put. So guys, we had shot the night before, so we left all of our lights in place. And as you can see, I have their older Flashpoint Gobo spotlight attachment here, and we consider using it for the shoot too. And now I'm starting to bring in the kitchenware. We want to experiment. We want to see what kitchen items we can use for this shoot. Don't ask. I don't know what I was doing here. I was simply trying to be creative. As in majority of my shoots with Kay, we don't truly pre-plan. Sometimes we do, or sometimes we don't. And sometimes we have a base concept and simply work it up from there. I knew we would be focusing on the silver or stainless steel, which is why she's wearing the silver top along with the silver styled earrings. Look guys, when coming up with concepts, just go. Start off with a base and build from there. Trust me, it will come. That's exactly what we did here. So we started shooting a little bit and to see where things go and find out what we like and what we don't like. The setup you see here is my 400 watt strobe with the MagBox 24-inch, which is essentially my 24-inch softbox by MagMod. As you just saw moments ago, I also added a strobe on each side of the model. This would be a 200 watt strobe on each side along with a MagGrid to control the spill of the light. The MagBox is angled straight down to feather the light source, which then splashes down onto my mini reflector, which fills in all of Kay's shadows under the neck area and chest. Much of the light is slightly reflecting from the aluminum foil in the back as well. I'm shooting with my Sony a7R5 and using the Sony G Master 90mm macro lens 2.8. You know Kay likes to keep that energy, so yeah, keep on dancing, girl. But yeah, let's progress through the behind the scenes here so you guys can see how she's posing flawlessly and going with the flow of the photo shoot. So what made me choose the 24-inch MagBox instead of the larger softbox or an umbrella? Well, since I have the light source and modifier set up this way, I don't think an umbrella would have been essential. Plus, there would have been a greater spill of light with the umbrella. Also, the larger modifier would have been fine too, but I was happy with the 24 and felt it can handle the task at hand. Keep in mind, this was done in my living room, so I do need to be conscious of space. Keep in mind, most of the action is here on K. I'm not really doing anything different. I'm just shooting a good mix of horizontal and verticals. And at the same time, I'm keeping my settings the same. I have not changed them for any of the pictures you see here. All right, guys, so let's break it down. We have the key light, which is the MagMod 24-inch MagBox, which is basically lighting everything up in the photo as you see here. Most of the lighting is going to be coming from up here. It's all feathered, which makes it really, really soft on her skin. And then on top of that, that light is splashing down right over here somewhere with a reflector, which is going to be actually filling up all of these shadows, especially in this area right here. We have a 200 watt on this side and a 200 watt on this side. Also, I have the MagGrid in front of the 200 watts to control the spill of light, and that's giving me some nice key rim lighting on this side and that side. Guys, so whenever you're editing in Photoshop, have you guys ever stumbled upon the error that you get when you're trying to use Gen Fill? And let's just say, for example, the shoulders are showing or the legs are showing, and Photoshop thinks, hey, there's too much skin going on here. Let's not do this. Or it just gives you that error. If that happens to you guys, I have a brand new video I just dropped a few days ago. I would love for you to check that out so you guys can learn how to bypass that error in Photoshop. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.